Hello, my people. My name is Maggie, and welcome to Maggie Live Talk Show. I want to talk about today. It's going to be quick, but it's only a woman who has gone through this who will understand. So I'm going to talk about miscarriages. From the beginning, I had two kids in the stomach. They were twins, and at around 3 months, one of my son is twin. My son is now 8. I praise the Lord. Almost 8. I praise the Lord for that, because at least he saved one. So when I went to the hospital, they told me there were two kids, but there was a possibility that one was going to not grow, or to just, to have a miscarriage, one. But yeah, well, it happened. I remember I was in the salon and I was doing my hair, and then I just started bleeding because I knew I was pregnant. And bleeding, because when you're pregnant and you start bleeding, it's not good. So when I bled, I took the taxi to Dandrid. It's a hospital, it's a big hospital here. I took a taxi to Dandrid and they checked. And because Dandrid did not know that I had two kids in my stomach, because I went to Huding in the beginning. But when I had the miscarriage, I went to Dandrid. And when they checked, they were like, oh, the baby's all right, you're okay. Because they had not seen my journal, because sometimes they have to read the journal and see what's going on. So that's how I lost my first baby. Yeah, sad. He would be 8 or she would be 8. So we talk about it, and my kids are like, my son is like, did I eat my brother? Did I do this to my brother or my sister? I'm like, no, you did not do nothing, because by then you were not yet a human being who could eat something. So, and that was it. So the chapter was closed because I had a son. I had a daughter and then I had a son. It's the most amazing things that God can do to us. So yeah, people always, and for me, I praise the Lord for that, because he has blessed me so many ways. I don't talk about my private life, but I understand there are many people out there, many women who are going through depression, this and that, because they cannot tell anyone that they had a miscarriage. It's all right to miscarry. It's not your fault. It's never ever been a woman's fault to have a miscarriage. That's how God planned it. It's never your fault, my darling, and you are not alone. It's just like we don't come out to say that we had miscarriage, but miscarriages do happen, and you find someone who has had like 5 miscarriages. I have had 2. So how did I get the second miscarriage? The second miscarriage was 2014, because then I was going to have my third baby, or my fourth baby, we can say, because Kiara, Klein, and he had a twin. Those are 3 kids, and then my fourth kid. So I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. I went to the hospital. They checked, and I was like 2 months pregnant. Yeah, 2 months. I went home. I told someone I was pregnant, and after month, that means that the baby was like 3.5 months, and even actually almost 3.5, because I had already got the time to go and check the sex of the baby 2 months to come. Yeah, so that means he was 3 or she was 3.5. So I started having the labor pains. By that time, 2014 February, I was looking for a job. So I was so stressed up, and the family was not doing well, and everything was not okay. It wasn't okay. So what did I do? As I was coming back from the searching for the job, there I went to the toilet. I had something falling out. So when I went to the toilet, I removed my panties, and I went to see what happened, because I found the school where I went to the toilet in the school. So I wanted to see what had happened. And well, because I had padded myself, I had a pad on to stop the bleeding, just to check that my baby was on the pad. Yeah, he was really tiny, like, yeah, because I don't talk about this. And I remember February, I posted on Facebook like about my baby that I had lost, and one of my friends texted me and said, how could you post on Facebook about a miscarriage? Having miscarried does not mean this is a child. But this person didn't know that I saw my child on the pad and I saw the eyes, but because I was naive, I didn't understand what was going on that time, that moment. I just put the pad in the bin and I moved on. And what I did, because I was like, oh, maybe it's like, yeah, I saw the black eyes and everything, and it was long. Like I saw the human being in my son or my daughter, and he was so pretty, but I didn't know that I was carrying my baby. So what I did, I went to the hospital. It's solitary epicus. That's where I went to the gyno to check because I told them I was pregnant, 3 months pregnant, and I just had something falling out. And when I checked, there was something that looked like it had the eyes and everything. And then the gyno was like, we cannot confirm that it was the child. We had to do the scan. And when we did the scan, they found out that, yeah, I was no longer pregnant. I had lost my baby, and I had buried my baby in the dustbin because I didn't know that was my baby. Yeah, I have carried this on for a long time, and because I'm this happy person, people don't know the other side of me that is hurting. People don't understand that I also am a human being that gets hurt, that has been through a lot. But because of those two miscarriages, I think have grown to become into a person that everyone thinks that, oh, she does not have problems. I have lost 2 children. Yeah, 2 of them. I would be having 4 children. Yeah, that's what we can say. Because yeah, but now I have 2 who are very healthy and very happy children. I'm happy for that. But what kind of friends are we having around? Guys, if someone is pregnant, if someone loses their baby, for you it may not mean something, but this is a human being that has been inside someone, and that person has felt the heartbeats or everything. That for as long as you miss your periods, even if it was 1 month pregnancy and you lose it, that's a total human being. Please don't be mean to your people. And this person, if you see the message, because we are no longer friends, please, or if you have kids right now, I hope you feel, you know what I felt the day you told me, you approached me and said that losing a pregnancy which is 3.5 months is nothing. To you it might have been nothing, but to me it meant the world to me, because that was my son and that was my daughter, who I will never see again, who I will not understand how they would have looked. I would so much like to see my babies, but I cannot. Respect a woman who loses a child, respect a woman who miscarries. Banange, mutuyambe, respect us. Thank you so much. If you have had a miscarriage, I'm so sorry, and I feel the pain you go through, and I hope God blesses you with more children. For myself, I don't know if I'll have more kids. I am not sure about that. But if He blesses me with more, it's not like I haven't tried to, it's not like I have tried to get babies recently, because now I feel like the love I have right now, it's just enough to give my every kind of sicknesses. Because a miscarriage, some people have, me, I have had 2. There are people who have had 7. There are people who have never carried a child, but all what they had to do is to go through a miscarriage. So my dear women, my dear brothers, if you have someone who has had miscarriages or everything, pray for them. My prayers goes to everyone who has had a miscarriage, and I say I'm so sorry for your loss, but the Lord knows better than we do. Maybe you never know. Maybe He took that child because He could not take care of that child. Maybe He took that child because He was going to be disabled. Maybe He took that child when He was not going to have legs, anything. So maybe it was a burden. He saw that it was going to be a burden to you, and was like, it's better I give my son or my daughter someone better. Yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe and share this information, because it's very important to stand together in such times. It's very important to respect other people's feelings, because if you do not respect others people's feelings, no one is going to respect your feelings. So it all starts with you. Thank you for watching. My name is Maggie, and catch you another time. Bye.